Hello, I'm Fred Xlander, and I'm here at Realty USA, located at 4747 Vestal Parkway East, right across from University Plaza. Here at the atrium through January will be the photos of local photographer Christina Rollo, and Christina is with us here today. Christina, thank you for joining us on the John Burns Show.
Thanks for having me, Fred.
You know, your work is spectacular. Many of the agents that work here came up to me and told me how much they enjoyed your photography here in the atrium. So let's take a look at some of your things.
Okay.
This is a kind of a favorite of mine. You entitled it Heavenly Light Sunrise, taken in Castle Creek.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about this. How did this picture come about?
Well, we live along a tree line where there's a forest, and this was the scene outside of my back window one day.
That's a nice scene to see out your back window.
It sure is. The sunrise was beautiful. I had never seen it like that. And I've not ever seen it like that since. It lasted about 30 minutes, so I grabbed my camera, and it was so inviting. The light was so inviting, and it was moving through the trees. I grabbed my camera and just walked outside and took, you know, as many photographs as I could.
That's one of the wonderful things about photography. You take a moment in time, and you have to capture it at that time. It's not like painting where you can kind of put it down and come back.
Right.
It's really something that comes up at the spur of the moment. And this is another photo here, a little bit different. The last one we looked at was all of nature. And here we have a very familiar site in Binghamton, the Confluence Park area. And tell me a little bit about what inspired you here.
Well, you're right. Usually I do nature photography. And part of what brought me to this scene was nature from the rivers that run through our area in Binghamton and Broome County. So I decided one day, it was early fall, it was a nice warm day, and I like to walk. And I started around where the old Rock Bottom Bridge used to be, and walked all the way down and crossed over at Washington Street to Confluence Park. And this scene here, it's just a very inviting, the sidewalk, I like the curve kind of invites you in.
Yeah, the curve does draw you into the photograph. Yeah. That's very well done.
Yeah.
And we certainly have so many beautiful places like this to walk.
We do.
We are quite blessed to have such nice walking areas and, and the beautiful rivers and so forth that we can enjoy. Let's take a look at one more of your pieces here. This is the Memorial Street Bridge in Binghamton, and with I think that's St. Patrick's Church in the background there.
Yes.
Again, what inspired you to take this photo?
The fall colors, you know, the reflection of the colors off the water. It was along that walk that I was taking on that particular day. You know, there's the scene of nature within the city of Binghamton where the two merge. You know, you have the concrete and the asphalt, and then you have this, you know, the beautiful trees and water and nice habitat for wildlife there in the city.
Is. Yeah, I've walked that walk a few times myself, and there's so many ducks and geese and so forth in there that really make it just full of life.
Yeah.
Well, Christina, this is an amazing set of photos that you have on display here. You get a lot out of those cameras that you were describing. And our viewers can go to your website, can't they?
Yes.
And order these, and they have various sizes that they can get and various prices and so forth.
Yep.
But your website will be on camera here, and our viewers can certainly get to you that way, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Christina, for being on the show here today.
Thank you.
On behalf of myself, John Burns, my law office, and Realty USA, we wish all our viewers a very happy holiday season.